Do you mind, like, if I ask why did you guys split up?
So many reasons. So I was 16 and she was 23.
Okay,
so
yes.
that's a huge thing. She was studying to be a doctor and she had to move to another town, which was like an hour away from my house to finish her degree. And I was just not ready to develop in that way. And I was just young and stupid.
Young, dumb, and full of love.
I was so in love though. Yes, I was. It took me years to get over her.
How long did it take you to get over your first love?
My first love lasts long, like 4 months.
Then you were over them.
Yeah. Because we broke up, so I just have one change that I have to forget him.
My first love was such an
Yeah.
oh my God, like...
Sorry, you told your boyfriend, all your boyfriend, asshole.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm a good person. Well, not all of them. I mean, I was an asshole at some point of the
That's what we were looking for. Let's turn the camera to you.
No. Let's not talk about me. My love life is very crazy.
Yeah, tell me about it, girl.
And at the moment, are you seeing anybody right now, or are you single?
I have been seeing someone for the last few weeks, and I met this girl at a party 3 weeks ago, and instantly it was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And since then, we spent pretty much every single day together. And I was like, that's fine. Like, I'm not going to catch any feelings. It's fine.
Famous last words. I'm not going to get feelings.
Yeah, I'm not going to catch feelings. But I think it's really difficult, especially living in Saigon, is that everyone is an expat. So she actually leaves tomorrow. Yeah.
So the story repeats itself.
And meanwhile, last night I was at her house like crying, like, I'm going to miss you so much. She was like, I'm going to miss you too. So it's been a big day.
You want to give her a shout out? Where?
Hi, babe.
Have you ever tried to date a guy?
Oh, actually, yes. I haven't tried to date a guy. I went on one date with a guy.
Yeah.
So I told you about my first girlfriend.
Yeah.
I was with her for 2 years. And even when I was with her, I didn't realize at the time that I was actually a lesbian. So I thought she was just an exception. And so after we broke up, there was a guy that I worked with, and he was very handsome and very nice, and he was actually one of my friends. After the cooling down period, he asked me out on a date. And it was really lovely. Like, we had so much fun, and we went to his house, and he played me music and sang. Like, it was very romantic. Then we went to the beach and we went swimming in the ocean. He swam up to me and he picked me up and he kissed me, and I was like, and then I had this like, oh no. That's when in my head I was like, you're gay. Like, you're gay. You're gay. I was like, you need to drive me home right now. That's the moment that I realized. Yeah.
I just want to ask you, like, your taste of girl that you like, because you are so sexy. You're smart.
Thank you. I like feminine girls. I don't think I've ever been with a girl who was like a tomboy or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe once. Once I was. That was a mistake. But I like girls who are quite feminine, intelligent, funny, honest.
Yeah.
But I'm also a very sensitive person.
Yeah.
So I like girls who are quite they have to be patient, or else they can't deal with me. Yeah. Usually ethnic girls, so I'll just go through a history of nationalities for you. So my ex-girlfriends have been like Greek, Syrian, Persian, so that Middle Eastern look. The girl that I'm seeing now, she is Nigerian. Honestly, just attractive.
Everybody has that kind of attractiveness to them. Like, when you meet them, you just know, okay, you are my type.
Yeah. And you should belong with me. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, you need to be mine.
So, what is your opinion about love, true love?
Oh, I'm a very romantic person. When I think about true love, I think about my parents because they are so in love. My mum was only 16 when she met my dad, and she came from quite an affluent family, quite wealthy. And as I mentioned, my dad was quite poor. And so at that time, my grandparents they wouldn't let her see him, they wouldn't let her date him. She starved herself until they let her, and they finally got married. Now they've had my 3 brothers and myself. So they've been together for almost 40 years now, and they're still madly in love. Before the iPhone was invented, they shared one phone because they were never separate.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's so sweet.
Yeah, but now because of Candy Crush, my mom has to have her own
Candy
phone.
Crush.
And my dad's discovered how to use Facebook, so it's been horrific.
Oh no, dad posts.
Yeah.
Dad posts. Like that's the next level of dad jokes.
Yeah. So yeah, when I think about true love, I think about my parents and how dedicated they've been to one another, how much sacrifice they've made, but because they are so in love, it's been very difficult for me to date because I compare a lot of my relationships to them.
Yeah.
So if I'm with a girl who's just even a little bit kind of like not perfect like my parents, I'm like, nah, you don't love me because I have a very high expectation.
What's your opinion on true love?
True love is just two people that come together and not cheat on and spend time together and build the life together. It is true love to me.
I feel similar to that, but for me, it's more about the connection between me and that person.
I mean, I guess everyone has a very different interpretation of what true love is. So like what true love is to me is so different from other people. Like there's monogamy, there's polyamory, there's so much right now. It's not as though one love is better than the other or more sufficient or more satisfying. It's just different.